Connection.
Hi, I'm Gloria from Kosher by Gloria, and I'm making a new recipe for Passover. One of my favorite things to eat is mozzarella and carrozza, which is mozzarella in bread that's fried and then usually served with an anchovy or tomato sauce. So I'm making mozzarella and carrozza. So I have a piece of matzah soaking in egg and a little bit of water. It could have been milk, but I used a little bit of water. One piece of matzah, and there were 2 eggs in there. I turned it over so it's pretty soft and it may actually break apart. I'm putting a little olive oil in my pan. I'm heating that up. And while that's heating up, I'm going to cover the matzah. I'm going to first cut it. Let's see, let's cut it like this. I'm going to cut it in 4s because it's easier to turn in the pan if it's smaller. And this way I get 2 mozzarella sandwiches out of it, not just 1. So share with a friend. Okay, so I've cut them. I'm going to put a piece of mozzarella on each piece of matzah. Oh, that's a really thick one, but we'll put that there. And then I thought, just to give it a little more interest, I made a little bit of pesto this morning. So I'm just going to spread a little pesto on each one. So what you're going to get when it's all finished, actually I think I'm just going to put it on one side of each one, is a delicious, melty, gooey mozzarella sandwich. Okay, so now I'm going to take this side and flip it over and do it over there. Whoops, here we go. And this side and flip it over here. And now my oil is hot, so I'm going to take this one, let the egg drip off. Put that in there. And we're going to get the other one. Put this in here. Okay. And this is just going to brown on the bottom. This would be a great answer to the matzah grilled cheese that the kids get, because mozzarella and pesto is really much better than the plain grilled cheese. But certainly an option, if not a replacement, for the usual matzah cheese. Just let it, the more well done you get it, the more gooey the mozzarella is going to be. So I'm just going to let that cook for another minute. Okay. You don't want it to spatter, so I try to balance it with a fork possibly. There you see it's nice and brown on that side. Mozzarella as well. There we go. You can see the cheese is melting out. You can press it down. Okay, then we have our plate. I made a little bit of a tomato salad to go with it, a little bit of tomato with oil and basil. We put a little color on the plate. And we're just going to take this one and put it here. And this one, put it here. And then I'm just going to cut it so you can see how ooey gooey this is. Okay, so you see that all that mozzarella spreading apart, and you have a delicious, delicious lunch. You can cut it in quarters, you can make it just a little bite, or you can use it as a sandwich, and it's something just very different for the Passover holiday. Enjoy.